A mix of both can ensure that the land as well as the plants will grow healthy. Now, as we are clear with the basic concept of manures and fertilizers, let us study its application in the farm. Application of manures and fertilizers to the soil is one of the important factors which help in increasing the crop yield and to maintain the soil fertility. The method used for manure application depends on the volume and consistency of the manure, the hauling distance, fuel costs, capital costs, and existing equipment. Manures and fertilizers can be applied in the field in following ways. First is broadcasting. Broadcasting is the primary application method for solid, slurry, and liquid manure. Broadcasting requires the least amount of energy and time and results in a uniform application pattern. Application techniques include box spreaders, tank wagons, tow hoses, and irrigation systems. Next is banding technique. Banding is the placement of fertilizer in a concentrated layer or location in the soil, commonly 8 to 15 cm below the surface. Fertilizer bands can be placed with seed, below the seed, or both. Surface banding requires half the power of injection units to pull around the field. Also, there is no root pruning with banding, unlike injectors. Placing manure on the soil surface where it is exposed to sun and air may reduce pathogens. Now let us study about fertilizers injectors. Fertilizer injectors are devices used to apply water soluble fertilizers, pesticides, plant growth regulators, wetting agents, and mineral acids during crop production. They are a vital part of modern greenhouse or nursery operation. Injectors take a small portion of concentrated fertilizer solution from a stock tank and inject it into the water line. Injection system offers few advantages, which are it maximizes the fertilizer value of liquid swine manure, reduces odor during the application process, reduces the potential of nitrate pollution due to over application, provides well distributed nutrients for efficient crop use, handles slurry trash such as straw, hair, and other foreign materials, can operate in fields with very heavy surface residues and long stubble. Now, at last, let us have a look at points on how to prevent runoff from fertilizers from ending up in rivers, lakes, and other waterways. Make sure the correct type and amount of fertilizer is being applied. Apply to crop during periods of rapid growth. Don't apply when it's raining. Don't apply near a water source. This was all about how to apply manures and fertilizers efficiently. In the next session, we will study about application of insecticides, herbicides, and pesticides. Thank you.